Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go.
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 There are my fierce women ready to elevate their lives. I'm so glad you decided to come today.
Well, you pushed pretty hard for it, Alexis.
You said you'd buy me lunch.
Elevation stemmed from my listening to the Nexium podcast. We're not gonna go there because that's dark.
Leadership is thrilled with all of your hard work.
Oh my God, I'm blushing. Ladies, meet Citrus.
Citrus. How did you guys come up with that name?
That's the fun part of writing, is getting to be like, what's a stupid name
Like the
for
baby named Denim.
Denim?
Denim.
Brilliant.
Baby Denim, Roland Moira Jr.
Oh my God.
Jitney, Albany, Canyon.
Yes, Stevie, you're crushing it. You're breaking through, and I can see it.
Here's a question: who had the hardest time on the step machine? Emily.
I felt like this was purposeful punishment. Like the whole episode we were gonna be exercising. The good thing I could hide behind was Stevie wouldn't really be. But then she did get into it.
Got really into it. Everyone got really into it.
My favorite was watching Jen do it as Jocelyn because she. Do you want to demonstrate how you were doing it?
I just did a different pace.
It was like but you like weren't moving. You were just kind of like hopping up and down, like you weren't doing the steps, and like looking desperately at Citrus to get approval,
With that wig just
like
bouncing,
bobbing up and down,
quivering.
vibrating.
Patrick, yeah, I was gonna say hello. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, not at all. I'm just watching the game. Hey, do you want some pizza?
Yeah, I could go for some za.
We have the chat with Patrick and Johnny.
Oh, man.
Oh, remember in the read when Eugene didn't know how to say za, like pizza?
Yeah, he what did he was like,
He said
I was like, do you want some pizza? And he's like, yeah, I could go for a slice of pizza.
He literally thought it was the sound that the end of pizza
He really
makes.
pronounced the apostrophe in there.
So he was calling it "sa."
It was so touching to watch because it was such a like an awkward scene because you knew what he was trying to get out of Patrick. I felt like this out of body moment being like, is this what it's gonna look like when he's asking, you know, when he's trying to have a conversation between, you know, a partner of mine or a partner of Daniel's, like trying
Yes.
to bring up this
Likely.
awkward thing. It was like a very uncomfortable thing to watch.
He's so sweet though in that scene, like watching, and his comic instinct obviously is incredibly sharp, and just watching him like move the wheels of Johnny's brain and try to look for the opportunity and then like
Connecting
just
the
miss it and
dots.
be like, oh, what happened in the game? Did something, just like the awkwardness of it.
Sure, yeah, I can talk about David. Yeah, my son, who you will be walking down the aisle with very soon.
We had shot it sort of like with me, like I sort of like sat on the bed across from him and like assured him, and at one point you came in and you were like, I think this needs like a sort of a bit more of a tenderness, a bit more of a connection, and so we reshot it, and I sort of like get up and go over to the bed and sort of like sit next to him, and it just gave the whole thing so much more immediacy, like and a real connection that I treasure that day because it's, you know, I don't get a lot of stuff like one-on-one with Eugene or Catherine, and so it was a really amazing day to just get to play with Eugene and like have that moment with him. It was really sweet.
And knowing my dad, sitting there eating pizza, watching a baseball game
With you.
with you, it was great. It's like
Check.
great.